Say Oko Barcelona in modern day football department baako na mostly pressure emba Barcelona so krano mu goalkeeping department. In modern days hardly na better say Barcelona pressure bi wo mu team no so about goalkeepers. Na sa department on the pressure ni omo so bebre. Enti yababa benya Victor Valdez obedema from 2002 esani abasa onwa ne dem sa. After Victor Valdez yababa benya Claudio Bravo, yababa benya Marc-André ter Stegen. Enti sa wo check Barcelona goalkeeping department na pressure ni omo so bebre. By this time around pressure ewo Barcelona so to sign a new goalkeeper. Ni nyina ne yese na Barcelona board no this season and I say season eba be rim no na goalkeeping department no enye department ba ko me decide say omo be sign a goalkeeper de naba sampanyimfo ne omo board no wogidie say ter Stegen a we free injury maba no obeba omo try to convince Szczesny say obe extend the contract nanka the new season omo use Marc-André ter Stegen ana Szczesny by Barcelona head coach Hansi Flick akache Barcelona board ni say new season ne die said ye tie bia no ono coach na only the project no on the field of play no obehia a new goalkeeper enti wo so mo kopo obi edeneba as it stands now Abrante fence Szczesny reports ni be free Poland the way ba say wa accept Barcelona for bid no ba ukọ Barcelona ankasa inside source omo say up to date ontimi accept Barcelona for bid because Barca man is short term contract. Marc-André ter Stegen die Barca for man at say on the long term project ne ho ana say otena Barcelona bo boko nim kra na bibia ni ho guarantee say obaba ye number 1 choice goalkeeper ana wo hwe enura ene de Barcelona supporters ede ye ter Stegen majority of them o check exa #ter Stegen out supporters no do na mpokra pese sa goalkeeper ter Stegen ofri ho. So Barcelona for pay a new goalkeeper. Sa department no Hansi Flick the pressure to Barcelona so. And no ana Barcelona for any one Garcia. Obi anim so ye Espanyol for goalkeeper. Edin komo. Na one Garcia no goalkeeper no ono de opeso move eko a team betima project ni pay. So Deco ono na olidi Barcelona negotiations no eko share one Garcia agent. Wami Lopez ano muko share Our Barcelona krom ho omo kohia no mudidi nkoma ana Wami Lopez ede to de kwanim say na kra no o renew the contract November 16 2023 ede ma Espanyol for no renew ye no na clause bi wo mu say team bi oba be fa branch ni biara agist we tua 25 million euros because the contract no renew ye no clause ni wo mu ana de kode to nanim say enye problem say 25 million euros ana ye the release clause Barca for ni ready to pay. Because very soon Barca return 1:1 rule no. Enti says can any problem kese emfa Barcelona. Na Espanyol mpokra na. On betima san Abrante no. Either some de bema Espanyol loan and also mbesa de ama team fufuro loan. So after meeting no, ana Wami Lopez ekosia ne client goalkeeper na Barcelona epen no. Ana ode to nanim say Barca for offer no de buy no me ready to pay the amount. 25 million euros. Na de kone ba sampanyin fo mpokra proposing say or sign the Barcelona metima sa de na ko loan team from ana Abrante na ye friend say one Garcia na ka che ni agent ni say da bi on pet team oba be sign na obesa de na ko loan enti say obeka ya sa di we ebeto odwa say a collapse boy ni ntimi join Barcelona because of loan na Barca ka che boy no enne man ne ba bonten say yes boy no on ntimi join Barcelona biem no. By Barcelona for another meeting with the boy ni agent. I'm sure boy ni say oba be number 1. En kanena omu decide something be kolon no. Omu mfani kolon. Oba be number 1. Omu say guarantee ni say ombe register no. Omu say the two nanim say 25 million euros no. Ombe tuya omu ne Espanyol enya problem bia. So boy ni agent as say meeting say this week obe decide in future as to say obe join Barcelona. And answer on joining Barcelona. Other clubs it is a Manchester City. Any boy no agreement. But yes, a boy nankasa ne prefer say or bet na Spain. Na we see a kind of La Liga nim and say or dia ne first choice ebe Barcelona. Ken personally goalkeepers are Barcelona penny no. What Brighton for goalkeeper ni din wo. Goalkeepers are Barcelona penny nyina no. Abrante offense Juan Garcia, Espanyol for goalkeeper no. Or the best. Meche La Liga. Men fast statistics embe back me debate. Say Barcelona see ope goalkeeper for a long-term project. Ebe fiti Barcelona philosophy. Coach nankasa owo Hansi Flick ni philosophy. Omo ope goalkeeper in terms of saves. Adia ba kwa ama Barcelona for no supporters no omo ye hashtag testing out ni nyina no. Eye the kind of goals I no. Ana says ni die untimi rely on the long-term project. Ba kraya ye friend of Juan Garcia no ken. I just won't share La Liga onimda. So you're trying this week as to say Obeka so join Barca and I say on join it. Mamenko Germany. Bayern Epe a classic number 10. A classic number 10 in a sense say Obia Obebwejina Hurricane Chia Onim go she o create or set me act as a shadow striker and as an auxiliary striker. And it's a Ojina Hurricane Chia baby obe fraba. Now I enter into the penalty box. Now I should go the amount. Into a more pesa classic number 10 nibi. That's the reason why no many abrese. A more pen Liverpool na preference Florent Fitz. As they say na crane air ko Liverpool bobo kuni. Na Bayern for ne di omo say. Omo budget for sa classic number 10 no 100 million euros. And it's a uche Florent Fitz do no omo say omo nko above 100 million euros. Into ho no mugina sad number 10 rule no budget to metwa to no 100 million. Na my member of breaking be awie ya. Awie ye be ra studio. Barcelona a rejected offer from Bayern for Fermin Lopez. Awie ya. Bayern at the 60 million euros echo Barcelona so here for Fermin Lopez. Barcelona for antina simple kra ne Bayern for ankasa. Okay, say first minim first ani a troll letter oko eduma post officer be troll letter ni abo return and na ya pa Barca abo Bayern for letter ni return
sika na wo mne say 60
million euros
Fermin Lopez
so
60 there yana
60
Fermin Lopez 60 million
euros o ma rejecting ewie ya Bayern for na o me de bid no eko
60 million there no man janto ye
Barcelona for the almost say Fermin Lopez
was a very good player but me only say Barca a squad player na.
Yeah.
Or a squad player.
By Diama
starter.
Diama Fermin Lopez. Oma convincing na on person be ko be an on muska na Inter for the buy e man nancy e be kan. Inter for the omo be ekoi e mo ma reject. E na wie Bayern 60 no. Say yes Hansi Flick aka kire Fermin Lopez say. Ni team no ohye no. Obi ani ho a number 10 row no. Oye guarantee say ho ye ne dia wo.
O mo nyina.
Pedri ni position oni obi ampre. Lamine Yamal position oni obi ampre. Rafinha fita oni obi ampre. Apart from some players no, obi a position enye guarantee sa. Enti Fermin Lopez no maka che say otina Barcelona okosoro ba from obenya playing time.
Emkrana wo Barcelona na 60 million dia na anopa awareness enkomohwe. Na omudi hu nkomo kakra. Se bia Bayern for bonus so benya den. Enguso man nko be 70. Because omonkra na do baby e woma bonse na bi muso ateko anawe ombo ne timi te kokra do baby kra hwe ne kra hu no anso fati me ka se mbre bi 120 kra ba na woda
omanji
ene Monaco 20 million basa so mo hinska but important pro key o freche ba ne hu
and unim the reason why I met Hansi Flick as no Hansi Flick will players bia Eric Garcia Inigo Martinez sa players no and found money amount of eba obegina say momentum because omo very key to ono ankasa coach no emu ye den o introduce sa players no so Bayern 60 million euros omo dia kwa awie ya for Fermin Lopez o ma reject ma me nko Italy Juventus me di nkomo wo ho ache on say Jay-Z oh yeah rapper America ono ankasa agency Rock Nation omo ko Brazil na agency bi wo ho ye friend no TFM agency and a Rock Nation for no kotoye e man be Rock Nation Brazil so majority of Brazilian players ni no masse so Vinicius Junior Abrante friend say Gabriel Martinelli omu nyina was sa agency nim e ho ana Endrick e wo Endrick no si akande ma Real Madrid no or was Jay-Z agency nim onim say Juventus for a contact Rock Nation for say omo pe Endrick loan Juve a contact Rock Nation Brazil so omo pe Endrick loan. Na Rock Nation for no dey so omo ye okay with the deal. Because Brazilian players on my phone money no. Now the plan was top 3 players on be projected Rock Nation Brazil. No, na Vini. Anna Branche friend say Gabriel Martinelli na Endrick. By Endrick, they onya playing time with Real Madrid. And to Rock Nation for nankasa team amana. Obetima kunya playing time betima projected no. Anna Rock Nation for so omo okay. Se Juventus when ya brace omo pe Endrick eni omo nsem. Omo ne Real Madrid for nko kasa. Anna Madrid for so akache Juventus for say baby omo say no ni nyina be gina Jabi Alonso so se Jabi Alonso eka se Endrick nkolo na omo ye ready to negotiate ana Jabi Alonso so akache Florentino Perez ne Real Madrid for penny for say ono de odago sichi na se munya striker de mana obetima ma Endrick akọ so Juventus convince Real Madrid for say Endrick no embra loan okay. Na medima no wie no ma me nko wie e wo Gazzetta dello Sport oma report to wie ya say Chelsea kukuru offer at the corner polibobu konim for Andre Frank Zambo. Ewie.
Angiza.
Yes. Ewie na Gazzetta dello Sport reported story.
Na Angiza oba obo say.
Yes, so my report to say Chelsea ewie the offer.
Say Chelsea fan obejina.
If say oye me folder, oye this.
Na me bisa so obejina.
Na me read this story na me busa periodistas no. Omo say ade ba kwa ma Chelsea the offer na ekọ no. Omo permit folder stability and a distribution. Now the main reason why your muchusu aye Frank Andre Zambo ni yeken. Where Chelsea deep midfielders no. Enzo Fernandez aye 5'10", followed Adeoye. Caicedo aye 5'10". Romeo Lavia aye 5'11". Omu deep central midfielders no obi eni wowa.
Omu yentienti.
Nti omu pe deep central midfielder owa.
Say the Gyokeres ne ayi other say be attention for no be here why. Say Tintin no muchusu dia. Say attention for me bro.
And apart from Tintin obi obesa the stability abano.
But we only bobo. So can na politics season. But maybe say Chelsea with that middle hono. Obobo say.
I'm also cry. Side road no dia aso do so. And we prove that Papa fence Antonio Conte and Luciano Spalletti.
We only bobo.
Say you heard about this. You heard about this.
And Zambo. Adoson.
Okay, me that say. I say yamon komo na fe yeni komo yipa. Mame ensha say fi Barcelona. Maybe yet Barcelona discussions 1 or 2 but Barcelona phone a letter from Girona again. It's about Romeo ma return in the back. So we alone no de on players abroad so monfa.
One return.
Say nipa bebrere fi.
One return away.
Girona for say Romeo no say alone no ma side o ma de abroad.
Nti Oma Sunday, Romeo Abre, Barcelona.
A much letter say thank you.
Now Romeo dear say on Monday.
Obi are refino. That's it is what it is.
We'll turn now 1 million.
One day obinya. One day obinya. I'm on for refino, but it is what it is. Testagen issue no. A very serious issue. As at 2 weeks ago, Barcelona for no money intention of going to buy a goalkeeper because omni say what just section ebetsna because no winya nkomo na a positive Testagen ebetsna inaki pena ye beton no amanako na yama Astralaga ye promote na amana bana 3 goalkeepers. But there are no guarantees that Testagen number number 1 and they not in Sankada. Because section is said no see any day on one obey number 1. Then Barcelona will have time and plan for the next goalkeeper next season. But Testagen situation in Nama Barcelona is serious to say. Then they will have to go to the market and get a goalkeeper. Ken football no arechichirase mu bienim. 2 seasons ago, La Liga player of the season, and your goalkeeper, player of the season went to Testagen 2 seasons ago. He was on top of the world. Now, Testagen situation is a kid. Aka 1 year near Kobo World Cup. Manuel Neuer wareta from the German national team. Says Abetona Bem. From 2016, he's been fighting the German national team goalkeeping, sir. A dream maybe no name Manuel Neuer, Manuel Neuer, Nipa Brennan for Opera Cross Obeda. Okay. He has been waiting since 2016. Ekope menne 2025 in almost 10 years. After the time also, I was the German national team. Say omo Stefano Tega, Oliver Boima, and the goalkeepers na wo no. Omo mu se na nye du. After na do ne 10. Aka 1 year. Na ko World Cup. 1 year no, if he continue staying at Barcelona's bench, Uncle World Cup. It may change 10 years at the year then. I waited all these years to get opportunity to be number 1 for the German national team. It's in a situation, or so I say, or analyzing the situation now. So it's not Barcelona, not by number 2. What is the point? Then no man sounds one call World Cup. Me am Melusu Barcelona, me am Melusu World Cup. It's Sadia. Make me number 1 or I leave. Me but this is the perspective of Ter Stegen situation. Into komono, yasha ni yasha hakakra. If you understand how boy no esi junior, you would also understand and appreciate in Yamana Orkano. The German national team is very important to him at this stage. Says hey, Barcelona cannot guarantee him the number 1 position any day. Hardly will he be. And now, since in a double situation, I want to say, Ken, Ter Stegen, him for no awkward here. Me no can say, office, minya who's office, but be about Ter Stegen akwemu. Ebia, ochina, ane uyeya ne bi beba dia, nyanko ponko ane nim. Inti Barcelona will have to let him go. Any day, they do kika kone die. As a Sophie club, moko. Now, so be kwa. I was Barcelona pan replacement. And Reggie, na Barcelona for no didn't come about Juan Garcia, ex-Spanish goalkeeper. No. The initial thought was that young cotton on them, near Fanning loan. And no nama Valencia for Bar say, ya Tom Mandas really call Liverpool there, ya be the loan. Rebetis also came. But clearly, Sir Juan Garcia, he's the future of the Spanish national team goalkeeping. Inti onoso so open World Cup abo. And again, put asterisks on every transfer. Say, and now Copim say about World Cup. The player be taking decision. World Cup will play major role. Aquadano, or that Spain for under 23. Ano krano one a no tenors and a check goalkeeping neither. Open World Cup ako.
Ewie ya kra wadi nkomo bebre.
Ah me unso ne nkofo na kasa.
I na the video na so.
Oya interview boy no feel Barca em so no Barca no person.
Open number 1 no person oye.
But he say the problem is open number 1 aye. Number 1 and there say Barca no be ba open number 1. Oh good agent, the agent Andy Barra. Andy Barra ne manage Danny Omu. Andy Barra ne dekot eti say Amoye coach any by home. Omo very close. Andy Barra on the cover Mikai Faye de ma Barcelona for there. Inti ni agents in Barcelona you very fine. A one not see Chrome one not see. He want to continue there.
In any on Barca say when Premier League na obeko. But then the CC interview ya oye. Also you open.
Clearly open Barca no.
Or you open to
open Barca.
And is a Barca for no kwa or you open.
City for na empeso mo fa no. But see akwara no obie no opeso man guarantee as number 1 no.
Na Chelsea for nkofa no.
Omo Chelsea say Robert Sanchez here. Makoto Mike Pendes asaba na won Chelsea for mo pe. Enti no say problem is a boy ne pen number 1. Barcelona will have to take a decision say yeah be ma number 1 and ken and no so na serious no say how assured is akodai me be jai club kakraka de ashe no say oh yeah number 1. Yeah to say goalkeeping situation no say boy ne dey why we show up so Barca nti e be twen anyway ken dia to so bio mama mo Ronaldo hu nkomo kakra kitwe bi each day bia no I get worried for Ronaldo. Ken 3 years in here, let me sound a bit controversial, and Ken I want to ask you 3 years in here club football Ronaldo any Messi why na bobo 3 years in here Baku Inter Miami Baku El Nassr why na bobo 3 years in
ball session
general play When the minka goes in Kwan.
I do baby, one of Mokofa when by Bob and I'm
Saint Tina may say
one Ashe goes, one abobo.
Goals, dear. Ronaldo Ashe chain. Ronaldo 98 goals. Messi the last time I checked 45.
Okay. The last 3 years.
Yeah. But the last 3 years, our club. Why na I active air bobo pa? Me, it is Ronaldo. But sad 3 years, you know, Ronaldo susuna unya a lot of trolls. I'm on for church in the pa. You know why? Messi no. If you say Aja to me say board wa boy, it's nobody cares what happens at Inter Miami. Messi no. Say otimi be call be 1 week no otifi o mobo. Obi amfa no. Is Messi the open or here? We football no. It's nobody cares what happens. So be trophy, so be se goal. Nan saying say no musi esa na maskrano. Say no musi esa. But also be discussing. No one is discussing it. But Ronaldo, every media guy is on Ronaldo. It's a Ronaldo actually. I think it's a unnecessary tension Ronaldo the ato no so. Ono na invite sa pressure no. Ronaldo is 40 years. 40 years now we do no. Aka kakra no catching 1,000 goals. Where is the pressure of winning trophies? Or the other? A 40-year-old Ronaldo.
Ose no here sisi.
Ronaldo pa. Oh, Chemeka asam no meet him here. Remember na so na. Asam I don't get it. Because he has achieved everything. Aka walk up. And the SCC and Phantom change and do. Where is this pressure coming from? Why should go so no? He's playing individual, he's doing very well. So El Nasser Angie Trophy. Does it make Ronaldo a bad player? Share my Kasemcho. El Hilal. Last 2 years, the J League. Okofa Mitrovic. Akofa segment coverage savage. Kafa Kubl Bali. The J League. Sa last 2 years, no make you offer for Messi. Watch this. Also pay Messi. Wenya. Also pay Salah or the 150 million pounds. Eko Liverpool. Wenya. Okofa Neymar. Tuya 90 million. Neymar buy or more ball. Last year. One J trophy the year. No, this year one J trophy.
Okay.
See, El Hilal J trophy this year. Ni buefu say one J trophy. Adena Hilal for buefu. On say the club is huge. They cannot go 1 full year without winning trophy. Afi one J trophy no ope Bruno Fernandes, epe Victor Osimhen. Well, how serious some clubs are here. So say Bruno Fernandes on money 3 days and now copy him Thursday. Omo answer. They offer to table. No, so Manchester United 100 million pounds. Bruno Fernandes alone. Omo money 65 million pounds. Tax free. On taking decision. Manchester and Tom anybody we are. Jessica no.
CR7 and the fans and so for 2 others and German as a pressure no so. Ono also the quarter by Biana, measure 1,000 goals, and it can be na as in Kufan almost so Hanadri. Okay, Biggie,
Ken,
what is 1,000 goals today in Farm?
Cristiano Ronaldo in Seminole.
So, yeah, dear Cranna team 90 may achieve, we are no be agent at him.
And
so, what you go, King, Anna?
Dear man, I had been said in some trophy Wukumu Ankasa, and so I shall say, you want more cabby.
Metie guy back who obeying sports or in central.
Yes.
What when the coach?
Yes. Abdulaziz Anasa.
Abdulaziz. Are you fatu screen so no be can be a hard dream. Because this is a person and as this is a guy who project mo league in ID.
Yeah.
Ediama. Okay, sir being for no wakata. But omo na Saudi, you know. Share you wanna fund is you know to sumame. And some no kind, you know, anu agenda do. One some na waka.
Also in the last 2 seasons. Anasa has become weaker. A Cristiano Ronaldo goal is celebrated more than a team win. He has turned his teammates into his ball boys instead of warriors. All they do is make the seal celebration with him every time like little kids. Another season over 30 seal, yet no title to show. Next, Ronaldo has goals. Amoma is seal baby more than 30. but omuni trophy be omode baba.
Also attending in the teammates as ball
into
boys.
ball boys instead of warriors. It looks like say
Until go, yes, celebrating a goal,
more than team in a win. It looks like say the kind of project. And I'm a person the Cristiano Ronaldo baba. Me feel say one way or the other. If these things machinated by Incrophobia, then it looks like say the Cristiano Ronaldo deal was to bring Ronaldo to Saudi, get the needed attention to attract other players. Say yenya other players, yenya the world attention. It's the Cristiano Ronaldo compo enye.
Well, yes, am I fair too?
They haven't been fair to the player, but football and
because we project on league, you know. Into as a commentator, I also know because of league and intimate crew for so cry day. Anymore. No can say me if a player no I'm a league and I attractive na and I'm a league and we are singing. Say Grammy show say Saudi league and crew for money touching Turkey. At the Portugal.
France.
Turkey,
France.
Portugal.
France.
Say France and PH in a war.
I'm for her pa. And it's that make us say it makes me feel like say yeah the Cristiano Ronaldo ba say the neighbor be ya there. See the Conibia yenya attention na ye peno, yenya recognition na ye peno. And then because of Cristiano Ronaldo about Saudi Arabian team, there are other top European stars almost joining the Saudi Arabian League. A lot of them, countless. Untimi mobile. It is a ebi akwa could do our stage now. I feel that Cristiano Ronaldo should leave. And it is not just about the commentator Ken. Cristiano Ronaldo teammates on a free team anymore. It looks like say everything around the club Cristiano Ronaldo and a Kobasa now who and I feel say contract now on to me extend he should leave. Find another club now on Conco the ball on him if only he still wants to play. Can Arsenal there is growing interest in a striker. And where Arsenal Bobo Kunim. Amu here so do be beba no about solve our problem ne dia ma omo. And the football no ya done the numbers game. It is obi a player. Or your striker you bisa say washe goals saying. Or your offensive midfielder you bisa assist to do awaye. So a defensive midfielder you because the tackles then the clearances and in the interceptions and so you're saying. Because football no it's a start from just playing to become the numbers game. A lot of these forward players contribute goals to their clubs normally their successes no. And to become Mohamed Salah the number of goals for the Liverpool this particular season. About other players, Osman Dembele contribution. Olympique Marseille, the second in the French league. All this second no. The number of goals are Mason Greenwood, Edema team no. We are talking about Atlanta today. One of the players of Mama Atlanta baby omoda we talent Serie log and so I qualify for Champions League Matteo Retegui based on the numbers how they man a club. It is a fast striker. One thing you have to look at are your numbers. And I feel so for the Arsenal situation, I check Rampo too much. The growing interest in a striker friend is a Victor Gyokeres. Can Abrante actually say he's a quality striker? On my numbers consistently since the attention ne ban so on disappointing here. Last season none the numbers any good. About a games 33 and or share 29 goals no more 10 assists. It's 39 goal contribution. From a year 33 games, it will league anymore. From there, you read this season, Muno. Among Forest, last season performance now will dine, you know. Are you going to do same? Ube improve on that and answer a betiako. You read this season, Muno. He has played 33 games again. Watch 39 goals this season. It will league anymore. Or the 10 akahon from the share last season, no. And our assisted a year 7 times. In 2 seasons, about 66 matches. And the Diama Sports in Lisbon. Was 68 goals and our assisted 17 times. It is 66 games. Direct goal contributions. Maku 85. It is a such a striker. Numbers Lydia dance say he's a good player. Season where I last season, last 2 seasons, in fact, even last 3 seasons, Minumi Anubaja to say Arsenal biggest problem has been that number 9 department. Can this season Arsenal top scorers? Top 5 scorers. Kai Havertz na that's rule league ni Moshe 9. Trossard any this second Oche 8. Player friend is Martinelli Eshe 8. Merino Eshe 7. And after Bukayo Saka and so Eshe 6. Top 5 scorers for your Arsenal no Oka munyina goals boma. They scored 38 goals. Top 5 scorers for Arsenal. Oka munyina goals boma. They scored 38 goals. one player as a 39er. Me gini say ode never beka Arsenal team ne ho a. E 2 different leagues. That is very true. But at least numbers na wo ba bia almost e sia no. Ene na wo be gina so. Na e di adanse say he's a good player. And to be here so beba no ba beboa. Arsenal then stepping up the chase. Because the biggest problem for them for the past 3 seasons has been their striking department. No more Fabrant here friend say Victor Gyokeres Emra. No more me gina ni mo no nya adwuma emfama omo. Ken uko Italy. For the first time, Ebiana coach a friend Gianpiero Gasperani every Atlanta Bobo Konim. There is growing reports about Italy. Say papa ni person free Bobo Konim because he feels say all but team dim first no 9 years ago na team ni niska. Enti say me ba beboa mo fa players omo wo form and asa ye fa players omo wo form. Ni atete omo to make them big players. Ni aton bi anyamfa so ni abibi nso so abo team ni a respectable position in league log to like the Liverpool situation about no ko Jurgen Klopp omo hwe Jurgen Klopp aduma na wa ye e Borussia Dortmund with limited resources any players omo nya known because at that time na Liverpool sika sem wo form kakra edi yen konko fa manager o te sa na yemfa ne mra ye manage kakra bi obetimi afa players omo wo form no system na mo ma big players na fe ye de oma botim ni enya resource aye hwehwe enye ma gina ni enya sika ni ahyase ato akese de ama no eno mo ko fa papa ne bae enye ma gina aye no they started buying big players for him almost spending on Van Dijk and a host of other players are no more big no more boosro e de ne bae but Gasperani feel say on only situation has been different for the past 9 seasons said your buy our hyase no mo yi ni low no ma hye ne high no eno no mo gu so o mo ya sa bepem ne but season bia na ken almost unqualified Champions League. Season biano, almost expected so budget trophies. Season biano, almost expected so only Inter Milan num, only Juventus num, only AC Milan num, almost spend the akase never compete with league nimu. Now what me ye bibi e di ama Atlanta Bobo kono. It is a sign of pressure na tie dia. E be ye den di ama no so betimi atena team nimu. No achieve results na almost hwehwe ama niema akọ nkan. Ye both season we wie no. Retegi na the top scorer in the Italian Serie A. Coach ni expect say come mefa other good and quality players ababa be kan ho. No wa build the kind of team omo na hwehwe no. No mo de awura next season mu akọ Champions League. Na eventually league ni mu so matimi a compete for the title. But say see amene wo ka say there are offers. Ebia retegi beko. Ademola Lookman na ye second top scorer with team ni mu with 15 league goals. Ken, as we speak, there are offers from other big clubs in Europe. Bayern Munich no mani ade nyina. Enya brante na omo pe. Ah, no so mpanifo di hu nkomo ebi ono so beko edese no midfielder no enso so there are reports say other big teams ewo Europe nso so pa brante no entine possibly ono so betimi a free team ni mu enti papa ni feel say aduma na ye nyina ye no se me bre na me ye me part akokoduru soro a na mo madwiri project na gu uwia na also the pressure baba be see me so se me nkonkobo me humode na menye trophy me nkonkobo me humode na menya respectable position. It is a say ya na beto aso na the top stars de bia mo beto ama na kode a obeja adwuma na to no apene ba bia fa but I feel say Atlanta mpanyifo ne papa ne nkasa adwuma na papa na ye ne ken ulusi such a manager emfa ne say ulusi manager keke getting players omo ye low profile players ubenya bebre but unya bebre ni wi to groom them to become big players me no mi anu bagia tum say Ademola Lookman wo EP omu na nye say na ne level ne performance there. The man has added a lot to the players are offer. It is a ujane man ko. Now we say he's a manager keke obepefo fraba. Ebia na wa ntimi anya de ono no betimi afa low profile players. No grow mo to big players. It omo nwene hu mienu. No mo ne papa ni nkomo na possibly. De ohia so mbe ya ma no betena no. On that team no mo adwuma mfa Atlanta.
Well, okay, eno Gianpiero Gasperini.
Yes.
Okay.